So often what happens in the beginning of a relationship, the perpetrator is generally very charming, likes to give them things, likes to dote on them quite a bit, and they start to feel very special and that this person really cares about them, and then they become very loyal to that person, very devoted to that person. And then things start to change, and all of a sudden they say, well, why don't we just spice up our life a little bit and add a third party. And then all of a sudden they're getting their picture taken, and then all of a sudden now the person is now threatening to use that picture against them, and now they're in debt, and now they don't know how to seek help because they've exposed themselves completely to this person who very generously was very kind to them in the beginning, but really just swooned them to get them hooked. And then once they are hooked, they're involved in the situation. Also, many of them have substance abuse issues, and they target those women who are vulnerable to substances, and they use the substances against them. They get them hooked on drugs, they get them in debt, and then they have to pay their debts by any means necessary, or by threat of force then too. If they don't do what they're supposed to do and pay their debt sexually, then they're going to get hit. So yeah, youth today, they're really vulnerable with the relationships. They're so very desperate to want to impress and be among the crowd and do what everybody else is doing. So the nude photos are very popular these days, especially with Snapchat that's supposed to get rid of that photo, but you don't necessarily know if they've done a screenshot and then they've passed it on to their friends. And then this could go into sort of a blackmail situation, and now the child now feels very vulnerable to anything that might be coming up next or anything that they want them to do, because they now have a photo of them and they feel that shame, and so they don't feel like they can reach out to their parents.